And then we come to LeBron Buck Dancing James, LBJ. And then LeBron James gets on the internet and he basically tells the black women of the WNBA to chill out and relax. Caitlin Clark is the reason you guys are getting all this new attention.
You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world. You are. Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes.
Basketball, a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the line. 6. You want to put on the show here.
Believe it or not, some abilities are God-given. No matter how hard you try, some individuals' measuring stick goes way beyond comparison. The nucleus between LeBron James and Caitlin Clark is a little eyebrow-raising but very predictable to me when you consider the game within the game. This week on Lakers Land, we talked about LeBron James' dominance in 2024 as the most viewed NBA players page. When you flip the script to the W, you have Caitlin Clark, who ended her 2024 campaign in even more dominant fashion. Wow. Now, I'm going to be honest, like I said, certainly there's different variables between the two leagues, the NBA and the W, but nevertheless, these are two box office impacts by both Caitlin and LeBron. Now, LeBron James have always alluded to being able to relate to Caitlin Clark.
I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills. I hope Aaliyah Boston does amazing. I hope they do great. I'm just kind of in this mode right now because I'm getting the same, thing from watching my son, who's a 19-year-old, kind of getting a lot of animosity and hatred towards him when he's just a kid trying to live out his dream. There's a very small number of men and women that actually get to live out their dream of playing a professional sport. And we have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that does not happen. That is the weirdest thing in the world, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that Caitlin has a great head on her shoulder. She seems like it. I don't think I've ever met her. I don't think I've met her before, but it seems like everything is going to be great for her because she's a great talent. She seems like a great gal, and I hope she turns that franchise around to where Tamika Catchings had it at one point.
The media spin on the LeBron James and Caitlin Clark connection differs in many ways, of course. On one end, you may have like former players pretty much gauging things off of the eye test.
Well, look, right now, she's very comfortable, very, very comfortable. And you know what that is? Kudos to her, because that means not only has she been putting in the work behind the scenes, but that means she's been a student of the game and in the film room. When you're at that position, the point guard position, and you're leading the charge, you have to figure things out. But all I was hearing was, it's going to be an adjustment for Caitlin Clark. She's going to have to get used to the physicality. People are going to be going at her. And they tried it, and it didn't work. Here she is right now breaking all kind of records. Here she is right now leading her team into the postseason. Here she is right now standing on business. If I had to evaluate her season right now and give a fair evaluation, I would say she has lived up to expectations, right? I'm looking at her the way I look at LeBron James, right? For us, just in the women's side of things, and the hype that she had, the expectations she had to live up to, packing out arenas on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people out there waiting to see her fail, and still keeping her composure as a rookie and leading this team has been a beautiful thing to see.
Opposed to journalists who've created pretty much their new narratives to, initiate all types of debates.
Mark, I will be the first to admit it. Next year, if you were to say, Steve, who's the biggest star in women's college basketball, I'd say Caitlin Clark if she comes back. And I think the bulk of America, now that much I will say, that if she comes back next year.
Whoa. Did you say who's the biggest star in women's college basketball?
You know what? All right, I get it.
Did you say in college basketball?
I'll give you that. Jesus Christ.
And then I think you can even you could remove the qualifier college. She's the biggest star in basketball.
Out of here with that. Oh, see,
who's the biggest star in basketball?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Who's the biggest star in basketball?
I mean, Billy Packer's rolling over in his grave. This is Al McGuire.
Who's the bigger star in basketball, Steve?
Wait a minute. You think Caitlin Clark on a day-to-day basis is a bigger star, even right now? And I'm not a fan of LeBron James. Really? Yes. Oh, my God. By the way, I know we want to talk about this. This is another thing that just made me roll my slanted eyes. That her impact is Jordan-esque.
Caitlin Clark spoke out on her respect for LeBron James overall.
LeBron never messaged me directly, but it's been cool to just see his support of myself and the W overall. You can tell he really watches and turns it on, and he's been a kind of a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. So, I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time, so I think that's pretty cool.
And when you just seeing one transcendent talent begin to exit the league as another one enters their respected realm, to me, it's a beautiful thing for the sport of basketball on all levels. Caitlin Clark was just recently the second basketball player to be named Times Athlete of the Year. LeBron won the award back in 2020. But what are you guys thinking, Lakerland, about the connection of LeBron James and Caitlin Clark? Have you guys seen any similarities as far as their path goes? Caitlin is just really starting her journey in professional basketball. LeBron is coming, almost out of his window. But, just to see the impact on the game and off the court that these two have had across the fan base of basketball has just been magnificent. And I believe that they can really relate to each other because not only have they been through some unique circumstances that all other players may not have been through, I really feel like the talent that these two possess is God-given. You can't mimic it. So there's only really a handful of people that you could really have a conversation with and relate to those types of issues and praises. So, kudos to Caitlin Clark and LeBron for being transcendent. But what do y'all think about the comparison and the connection between LeBron and Caitlin? What other connections do you guys see? Let me see in the comment section. This is Seven Mitchell with the Lakers Land platform. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Peace. For all the latest news and debates on the Los Angeles Lakers, be sure to subscribe here to the Lakers Land platform. Also, don't forget to check out our playback room for our free VIP watch parties to all our Lakers games, and of course the live Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/LakersLand.